that's it. I think we're back. I haven't checked. Sorry, I'm sharing the stream again. Stream's good. It looks good. Nothing's bad yet. That's a good sign. Get the... I just re-tagged the Facebook people. But I didn't bother with the intro video. We'll just get this thing going. Notifications. Try and watch. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We had no idea. Everything was working until it wasn't, you know? It's the tricky thing about the internet. Alright, so I apologize. We are exactly as we were. I did have to slide these boxes around to look at the monitor. Those were the only I didn't touch these cards. It's hard to do that too, especially with this camera being mounted here. What is up? We're back. I just want this tweet to get out. When you're verified, it takes like 30 seconds to send a tweet unless you click the send now button. The one last look, make sure people can connect the videos if they watch this later and it's like, hey, what happened here? Chester's in the building. What's up, Chester? You're the only person here. Yeah, didn't plan for any of this, but we're gonna keep going because I don't know if this is gonna happen again. I reset my router and all of that. Not that it meant anything. It actually didn't work after I reset my router. The upload just decided to come back just now. So here we were. There is a relic here at the bottom of this. Our focus should be, yeah, nothing should have changed. Andros, De La Cruz, lots of base. But our hit is going to be Jose Altuve. He had a grand slam the other day. For the Astros, Jimmy Heritage. Jimmy Heritage, as the name would suggest, has a lot of teams in the break this afternoon. But we are still on the very first box. We didn't even get going. We just started shuffling through base. Ripped the box open, shuffled through the base, and then got bowed up in a hurry. Here we go. I think there's a chrome coming up. Chrome Mookie Betts 2, 374, 34 out of 374 for the Dodgers this afternoon. Going to Sammy. Go, bro. Looking for like a variation, a black parallel, something like that. There's not a lot. You get like a hit, a chrome card, and you get like 3 to 4 cards a box outside of the base. I mean, there's nothing unless you're building sets. That's why we're not doing anymore, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't mind all the work that's involved, but there's got to be a little bit more to offer. There's just so much base to go through. You go through 235 cards to look at 5 of them. And that's fine if you're at your house, but when you're trying to entertain people, it's tough. Extra hit, though. DL Hall. We've hit 3 DL Hall autos. 3 out of the 4 cases. Orioles. There we go. Extra hit. Extra hit. Someone called that. They said missing topper, extra hit. But we weren't missing the topper. It was just hidden. But extra hit. Confirmed. Extra hit confirmed. I love seeing ink here to get it going. Michael Harris. The Stromboni. Saw him. And it's the Flying Squirrel, Jeff McNeil. Black border for the Mets. That's going to go to Instagram newcomer Ryan. Congrats, buddy. These are not numbered. They're not hand numbered. They just are an assumed print run of or a stated print run of 50. There's nothing to assume. They tell you there's only 50 of them. So there we go. That's box number 1. we'll continue this thing on into box number 2. A Chrome Super Factory would be insane. I don't know where to... Okay, so there we go. Another buyback topper. Jim Fregosi. I wonder if Jim's Italian or not. Curious. Here we go. The internet's still working. That's great. It's a new record. No, we're only at 7 minutes. We were live for 8 minutes before. I jumped the gun on the new record. But we've made it through one of the 12 boxes. If that's any consolation. There was 2 hits in it, so it was kind of worth the wait. Sort of. Not really. Throwback, dude. Chester, I don't know if I pulled one. It's mostly been image variations, which are hobby exclusives. Have seen black and whites and the swaps, the name position swaps. I think those are the only 3 we've seen as far as like the different types of variations in 3 cases, but mostly image variations, which are hobby exclusive. Don't say anything. Don't even look at the router. Don't even think about Comcast. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Box number 2. Space, 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 space. Rutschman. Nice. 320 out of 999. Adley Rutschman with a chrome card for Mr. Phil and the Orioles. Orioles have just been the best team in Heritage. At least in our cases. In our experience with this first Heritage release of 23. Big time Orioles. Big time Orioles. Another relic. Another relic. It's probably going to be another 12 relic case. But if they sprinkle the autos, then I won't get too mad. I would love to get at least 4 autos, though. Just to say there's more than 3 autos in a case. There's a Brett Beatty. And we have Gunnar Henderson. Game used, too. Game used rookie relic for the Orioles. Again, they're doing it. Red ink Gunnar last case. Had the Adley puzzle the case before. Adley gold auto and Bowman yesterday. Speaking of which, we have more Bowman on the website right now. 23 Bowman Jumbo, half a case. Pick your team. 2021 Bowman's best. Oh, Rick. Rick, are you in my Facebook group? I'm sorry I'm not tagging you if you are. Because I type in Richard and it doesn't pop up anything. But now I'll try and make a note of that. I knew you were somewhere. I assume I did not miss any good Red Sox pulls. No, sir, this is only the second box. We just got this thing fired back up again. I shot you a tag on Facebook. I don't know if you got it. I did see you join the group, though. Facebook, I can tag you, but who knows when Facebook's going to tell you about the tag. But YouTube is better video quality. Guaranteed. Just technically speaking. Ji-Hwan Bae, Gunner. I do a simulcast, Steven, so if you hear me talking about something and you're not sure, it's probably just the other platform. I'm Richard on YouTube, Rick on Facebook. Well, you're Richard in my database, you know what I mean? I think. Yeah, you are. So I don't know. I'll try that next time. Because sometimes when like people have a first name that you can do a bunch of different ways, I generally just type in the last name and it'll pop up. I don't know. But I try. Do try. Cal Raleigh. Wilmer Flores, lots of base. Lots of base. All the base. More base than you can shake your stick at. Adley Rutschman, base rookie. We did get an extra hit in the first box. It was the DL Hall auto. It was an Altuve relic. Get a Gunner relic here in the second box. Tyler Anderson, but you're just going to see 2,000 base cards. 2,400 base cards today. It's going to be an exciting show. Glad to have everybody along with us. There is something. Maybe our variation. Pasquantino. It is a J-Rod image variation. Seattle, congratulations. Rick, there you go, bud. J-Rod image variation. He just got to deal with one of the airlines where every time he hits a home run, they give away 44 round-trip tickets to the destination of your choice. It's a terrific deal. And since he's done that, he's homered in the last 2 games. So he's getting people free plane tickets. That's the best promotion ever. The people win just for going to the baseball game. yeah, exactly. If you're in the Seattle area, you got to go sit in the outfield. That's the deal. They're going to sell a ton of tickets. Look, our toppers are jammed in here again. So this one's going to be creased bad too. There's nothing we can do about this. I don't know why. We had one case that was like this with all the toppers wedged in the packs. But we had an auto topper in that case. That's the only thing I want to point out. To see if that's just a coincidence or not. But we're going to find out. We are going to find out before we're all done here. That's the best part about what we do. Internet willing, we are going to find out. This isn't the... Okay, I thought I saw purple. This is not the hot box. Nothing new baseball this week. It's impeccable basketball and optic football. I have some of that stuff coming today, but baseball's kind of slow, so I'm not. Basketball, we gave it a week. So I'll probably just save that stuff for the shop. Or just sell it somewhere else. But the repack is coming, guys, I promise. This stuff is so much freaking work. There's so much, it's more than 8 hours of labor for one case. Or like right at 8 hours of labor on the back end for 2,500 cards. You have to sort them, you have to pack them properly, you have to weigh them, then you have to go make labels for them, then you have to print them and stick all the labels on. And it just doesn't happen overnight. So this crap, and sorry, but this crap is holding up repacks because we can't stop. Like I haven't stopped touching this stuff even when we weren't breaking over the weekend. And it's not all crap. There's a lot of crap. You want 27 Ian Haps case? Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. I just know there's some people that are going to yell at me about the repacks when Chester got in the chat. I was waiting. I was expecting him to yell at me instead of telling me what he was looking for. All right, everybody, here we go. See, I don't mind. It's just, it's just so much work. I can't stop this to do 2 or 3 hours to pack that up, because that takes time. Everything takes time. Time is more important than money sometimes, most of the time. Here we go. What are we going to have? I hope more ink. More ink would be fun. Vinny. We had a mini Vinny. I've only seen one mini in 3 cases. So at least when we got a mini, we got a rookie. Alvarez. Corbin insert. Buxton going deep. Machado. Game used. Bat relic. Berger, Cruz, and Chavez. Red ink would be sweet, dude. We had 2 red inks in the last case, so let's do it. I just want to see more ink, period. All the ink. Tyler Freeman. Adley with another base rookie. And Gunner for Baltimore as well. James Outman for the Dodgers. Saw him. He was, we should be getting, well, we still got a couple days. We should be getting some May players of the month soon. Rookies of the month. New of the month's players. Those will be fun to talk about. Outman was the National League Rookie of the Month. Josh Young was the American League Rookie of the Month. Very curious to see who wins those awards in April. Or, I'm sorry, May. Still talking about April. Oscar Gonzalez, Cavalli, Clay Holmes, Burleson, Brett Beatty, Oswaldo Cabrera. Second auto of the case. First Oswaldo we've hit. Yanks. John, there you go, buddy. Alright, so 3 boxes, 2 extra hits, but they're both autos. O'Hoppe, Garrett Cooper. Just, I would love to see like 6 autos to really let you guys have a good time. Corbin, he's fast. Corbin's fast. What do we have? Money Mike Image. There we go. Wait, what? Image. That looks very similar. What's his base card look like? It's not much of a variation, to be honest with you. But the Braves will gladly take it, Decker. I'm not trying to trash talk your variation. I'm just confused. Usually they're just a little more standout, you know. But that's still the one. That's still the one you want, no doubt about it. Don't let me discourage you from your really cool rookie variation. I just had to do a double take. Heritage trying to pull a quick one. We're not going to let him, though. We're not going to let him. But what we can do, let's go check out the website, undergroundcasebreaks.com. 2 brand new Pick Your Team breaks posted today. I saw a case last night that had 6 autos. Yeah, no, it seems like high number always has a lot more autos. But see, this year's a little different because we have like more regular traditional rookie cards. Usually you don't see the standard single standalone rookie card until like the high number set. Usually you have all the dual rookie combo cards and all of that folks aren't real wild about. Another topper that's just, look at this. How is a topper so, like, how this has to go in this way? It's literally wedged in between 2 different layers of packs. And there you have that. Deck, that's exactly what happened to your topper that's autoed. And that's how it's creased. Look at that. You could, like, fucking drop in like it's a half pipe. There's such a big deal there. I'm sorry. Javi Baez topper. Mangled. Mangled. looks good now. I mean, we try. That's all we can do. Moving on into box number 4. There's like a card in this pack. We're going to look at it right now. Look at that Matt Olson auto. That was something up with this pack. Sorry. We had to. Atlanta. Decker. There you go, buddy. This might be a good case, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 3 autos already. And that one was like, something was up. It was a suspicious pack. I just picked it up. It felt, you know. This one has all the rest of that pack, though, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be fire. I hope so. I hope so. Just keep this rolling. It's gonna be the most interesting Heritage case we've ever done. I mean, we have almost 9 boxes to find one auto, although we went 8 straight without an auto last case. Not to put that on us. We did. I'm pretty sure I made a comment at the end of that break about how unbelievably ridiculous that is. To get shut down for 8 straight. So I hope that's not the case. All right. Guys ready? Ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. No? All right. Turn the arena music down. Get back to the base cards. Manaya. Sawinski, the Polar Bear, Edmundo Sosa. Not to be confused with Sammy Sosa. Much better at hitting baseballs than Edmundo. Relic time. So there's another extra hit box, because there's a relic in this box too. So yeah, it's been very similar to the cases we've seen. The autos have not displaced relics. They are relicked up for Heritage this year. And it's gonna be, oh, hey, it's a camo. Tatis, a multicolor. Very rare multicolor relic for the Padres. Hey, Laura, will you grab me? Will you come here, actually? Ow, will you grab me one of those? They should be sitting on the floor, standing up, like, vertically. Into the left. Hensley, McKinstry. Trout, Darno, no, in front of the big stack. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, like you can keep that in the box. You want it. Freeman, Quan, Batista, Tellez, Vavra, Corbin Carroll. We'll celebrate when it's making money, smart guy, but thank you. Thank you. But when it's making money, you know what I mean? Then we party. When it's turning a profit, then we'll party. When I don't have to stress about employee payroll. If the shop does that, you know, we can pay the workers. Terrific. Terrific. Moreno, Miranda. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. My grandpa asked me yesterday when I was gonna, or how I was gonna do it. He's like, well, you're working day to day there. I'm like, yeah, you're right. We're just gonna have to keep doing it. Just gonna start ordering the things we know we need. I'm gonna order 4 slat walls right off the bat. I'm gonna order 4 What are they? They're like 6-foot showcases. I'm gonna order that right out of the gate because we have to install and assemble those things. Adley Rutschman. Then we gotta get a new. I might take all these cameras over and get new cameras for. I'll keep a setup here to break just for like after hour stuff. Here we go, another one. Wow. 2 straight boxes, Deck. What's a Money Mike image variation go for? Because you got 2 now. That's wild. Of all the people to hit a variation of, we're going to double up with Money Mike. I'll take that. Hitting variations more than base cards. It's a good day, Deck. Can't be a bad day, you know what I mean? Another buyback topper, Elliot Maddox for the Rangers. You ever get KB cards? Like Chris Bryant? I have a gigantic Chris Bryant personal collection. I was talking about this the other day. I didn't sell all that stuff. This is the hot box, by the way. I didn't sell all that stuff and they got traded. So I'm a big... Chris Bryant won his World Series. How do you turn away from that? But this is most like this in a nutshell is what I do. What you're looking at right now. Do a whole lot of other things, but this is 85-90% of what I do. Yeah, I'm sure when we get the shop up and running, we'll have Chris Bryant stuff there. Local stuff's gonna do well, even though he's gone. Rizzo's the man. I love Rizzo, dude. You can't. Yeah, I like them both. Seeing just the Rizzo. You don't have a what is that? You can't do it with Judge and Rizzo because Judge has Gus Judge, the little pipsqueak dog, and it's just pretty weak. Deck. It's pretty weak. Judge needs a bigger dog. I mean, smart guy, somebody's going to have to break for me, period. I can't do everything. I mean, that's part of the shop, too, is hiring proper people to facilitate certain aspects of the hobby. We're going to be able to do everything. So, I'm never going to stop breaking, though. But obviously, we hope to get busier, too. So, you know, we'll learn all these things as we progress. Judge, hey, Judge very good. He's got a. I was about to get on the Judge train too until I saw that wimpy little dog. Man's best friend. That dude's gonna lose that dog one day. That dog's so tiny. He's gonna like roll over on it and kill it in bed on accident. That dog's name is Rizzo. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Purple Chrome Hot Box time. Purple in every pack, so 24 chromes coming at you. Plus the hits, we have Corbin Burns, Glenn Otto, Morrell. First Morrell sighting for the Cubs today. Matt Chapman. I think these are 574 it is. Judge to 574 for the Yankees. Unfortunately, there's no little doggy here. Ivan Herrera for the Cardinals. Bum, 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 bum. Maxim Meyer, former top pick of the Fish. Riley Green for the Tigers. We got another rookie. Vaughn Grissom for the Braves. Bobby Witt. Game used blue relic. Mr. Road, it's going to a Royals guy. And I'll be honest with you guys, we'll probably be over there breaking in the shop probably a month before it opens. There's like already, I could move in there today and start breaking. Like, it's possible. But I don't want to until any major construction projects we're going to do are finished. So it's not like a disruption. But there's already, like, the room we have that I'm in right now, there's already a room like that built into the center of the shop itself. So I already have an office, a podcast spot, and a break room. In a buying area, whatever it is. Whatever I want to pull people into the office for. To talk business or whatever. We already have it. And we can break in other spots too. Can do whatever we want. That's the best part. Whatever we want. Nolan Gorman. There we go. On Main Street. 206 Main Street. Right next to a tavern on the lake. So right next to the old police station. Money Mike insert. Juan Soto. Zach Thompson. Jonathan India for the Reds. Well, I mean, I didn't skip it. Jeter Downs, boss. Sorry, I just set it in my sleeve pile. This is where we, especially in a product like this, Steve, and I'm not trashing this product because I actually, as a collector, enjoy Heritage. But in a setting like this where this break's going to take somewhere around 2 hours for not a lot of excitement, we set everything that we can do after the fact into a separate pile. Our base goes into a different pile. And then that way we can try and keep it flowing the best we can. But yeah, absolutely. Definitely a Red Sox chrome for you, sir. Moncada for the White Sox. I've been doing this so long, sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself. So if I'm ever doing something and you want me to slow down, all you got to do is say hold up. Or go back or whatever it is that you need. We're here to help. Eloy Jimenez. Yeah, I knew you were something with Eric. Eric's my neighbor like 2 doors down. And I pet their dogs every chance I get when they wander outside. My daughter has allergies. We had to get rid of our pets. Byron Buxton. And they have pets that are nice. Salvador Perez. Mike Harris again. Jeremy Payne, yeah, I was wondering who was on the cup. And Morel for the Cubs. Are you in town too? Where are you at? Where are you staying at? Schwarber, Perdomo, Seager. Gabriel Moreno for the Blue Jays. He's with the Dodgers now. Yeah, right. No, trust me, I'm following. Luis Arias. Adley base. Oh, yeah, for sure. Portage was a town I was looking at. I actually looked at, there was a building right in front of Walmart. It's just, I didn't want to pay as much money as they wanted to not know how that was going to benefit me because I thought it might actually end up being a bad thing. I might end up just getting a bunch of undesirable tire kicking, let me sell you all my junk wax type of people. I don't know. I'm very happy with the location we're set up in. Did we already get a relic in this box? We did, right, Bobby Witt? We're getting a second relic, unless it's an auto relic, and that would be insane. But I don't know if we've gotten any 2 relic boxes. But there's another one in here, and we already had the Bobby Witt. Just some prefacing for you. And we're getting good rookies, too. James Outman for the Dodgers. Yeah, I'm a huge hobby guy. Is your name really Trebor with a B? Because every time I see that, I'm like, does this guy not know how to spell his name? Or if that's really his name, I need to know that before I start vocalizing that. Not to run my mouth, but that's sort of what I do. But yeah, I was a big time hobby guy long before the business. Hell, I was running the business for years as not as a business. DL Hall for the Orioles, another rookie. Chrome. I just ran this man off. Eric's gonna threaten me or something. It's gonna be great. Don't you guys worry. Just so you know, I talk trash to everybody, even the folks that know where I live. Ezekiel Tovar. We have fun, baby. Kevin Biggio, a black border 50, a print run of 50. Blue Jays, Mr. Gilliam. And let's see what we have here. So there's two chromes back to back. We got a Torque and a Piguero. Oh, yeah, okay. See, yeah, you're one of those guys. So what are you, a cop or something? What's your deal? Going all incognito? Or a teacher? A government employee? What's the deal? Hey, we get a gold. A gold Stanton relic. So it isn't an auto. It is just a second relic, but it is numbered to 99 for the Yanks. Now I'm just going to ask questions. The backwards name people, and then the joint accounts. There's always a story for it. Always a story. Well, with joint accounts, someone always cheated. That's how that goes. If you guys didn't know that. It has to be. It has to be it. Or one of the two people really doesn't use social media, which is mostly just for people like 80 and up. Where's the topper? See, look, again, it's wedged in between two layers. It's Ohtani, too, for the Angels. Ohtani deckled edge topper. The facsimile auto, that's not a real auto. It's fake. Laid off. Oh, alright. So you're not a government employee. Just don't want people to know who you are. I get it. You see that everywhere else, not so much on Facebook. It's like card people, hobby people on Instagram. They go to great lengths to stay anonymous. And then that makes it really difficult when they screw somebody over. To like pin it on a person forever. To like make sure that that person is known as a scammer. Like scammers are slick. So like you don't... Facebook's a pretty personal platform. So everybody's pretty much who they say they are. But there's some slick scamming fucks on Twitter and Instagram, because they, outside of their payment information, they can generally hide behind as many aliases as they want to. And then you hear about a guy getting scammed, and the next thing you know, you hear about the guy getting scammed again by someone else. It's like, you won't ever wonder if that's the same person. Yeah, I don't care. It knows me either. Not at all. So what do you do if you're laid off? What do you do when you're not laid off? I was a Boilermaker before I started cards. Now I complain when it's cold out. It was like 50 degrees the other day. I was complaining. I am not... I'm soft now. I'm not a guy who's conditioned to the elements. We are moving into box number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, box number 6. Finish up the old Dr. Pepper. Keep this show moving. Lots of base. Riley Green. Burdick, Gorman. U-Haul making trucks. Nice. I mean, it's unfortunately not. I only ask that usually, you know, there's lots of trade work in the area. So, like I remember when I used to tell people I was laid off, and people are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, I was waiting for that layoff." in some of the, you know, a lot of trade work in the region. So yeah, That's the only reason I asked. I didn't know if you were into trades or not. Most people are. At least, you know, in this area. Keegan Thompson. We don't have a bunch of tech guys who build cell phones and engineer things on the internet. We don't have anybody building the virtual web in Northwest Indiana. George Springer for the Blue Jays with a baby blue relic. Doop, 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 doop. Dom Smith, Thomas Velasquez, Ashcraft, McKinstry, DL Hall, Wander, Guillorme, Justin Steele. The old forklift job. My first time ever driving forklifts was actually pulling boat trailers around. So awkward to learn how to drive a forklift that had a fork with a trailer hitch ball on the end of it. Shuffling boats around a marina. Ivan Herrera Morel for the Cubs. Mike Harris. Mullins did get hurt. I don't know what happened to him. I just saw that the Orioles are talking about signing Hicks. I don't know why they would do that. I can't believe that there's not a better available option than Aaron. I don't know how to hit Hicks. I don't even understand why anyone would entertain him. The Yankees entertained him. The Yankees basically DFA'd him 5 times. Like, they let him stay on the team for so long. Most other organizations would have just let him go. So I don't know. Whatever. Hicks doesn't belong in the MLB. That's coming from a Yankees fan. Yeah, I don't know. It's not my situation. I think it's weird anybody wants to pick him up. Matt Manning, Black Parallel, 50 copies. Mr. Mark 10 Armsel. Congratulations, sir. My dog could get a hit. Could Gus Judge get a hit before Aaron Hicks? Could Gus Judge play a better center field than Aaron Hicks? Find out more on the Underground Front. Deck, we're going to bring you on the pod to talk about Gus Judge and Aaron Hicks. State of the Yankees. Maybe some spaghetti and Rizzo for a minute. Find out if you like garlic bread. Oh, we got a puzzle. It's Julio Rodriguez. Nice. J-Rod puzzle. J-Rod short print. Just one card. Oh man, this is gonna be a messed up box. I think. Yes, this box is gonna be a nightmare. Sorry guys. This one's all shuffled around. We got ups and downs like it's a flagship packing. I've seen one box like this. We're gonna go through this as quickly as possible. It's like I don't know. It's like you're racing to open the packs as fast as you can without looking like you're panicking. Then when you start stuttering like that, then you panic more. we go. I don't know, Anthony. I don't know if I have any more hats, smart guy. Have to look. I'm not sure. I think we moved them all. All right, on to the next box. Here we go. And I haven't ordered, like, we'll take care of, like, new stuff when, you know, that's all. We'll get it together for the shop. Chrome Ketel Marte to $9.99. James Outman for the Dodgers. I'm out of, I have one 3X hoodie. I think that's the only one I have because I was looking for a shirt for someone yesterday. I have 3X hoodie, 3X shirts, and I think that's it. But I haven't ordered shirts in 3 years, so that's why we only have the big sizes. But that's all stuff we'll take care of down the road. Down the road. I just have much bigger fish to fry than worried about spending money on stuff that doesn't make money. Will Brennan, O'Neal Cruz, Acuna, Fried, Rojas, Ji Hwan Bei. Relic, it is Astros outfielder Kyle Tucker. Love to see some more ink. Yeah, that's where it's going to get messy. All this upside down stuff. Just looking for that autograph, baby. Where's that autograph you snuck in here? That's all we want to know. It's all the folks of Underground want to know. Where'd you hide it? Auto shirts. I have signed a shirt or two. I don't know why anyone wants my signature, but yes, it's been done. It has been done. Last little bit of this box here. Corbin. I've done a few. I've signed boxes and sent them to people. I think a 2018 Topps Chrome Sapphire box was the first thing I ever signed. Vaughn Grissom with the image variation. That gets his third Braves variation of the case. Guy said he wanted. That was back when Chrome Sapphire was $2.50 a box. One hit every 4 boxes, guaranteed a superfractor. How much fun was the hobby back then? Take me back. Take me back with everything I know now. I could probably be rich. I'd know when to sell everything. We would have sold everything. We would have just bought everything on planet Earth until what, like February of 2022? Then we would have sold it all. Alright, topper is all smunched up in here. It is Bryce Harper for the Phillies. The Braves are cooking. The Braves are cooking. We are down to 5 boxes, including the one I'm opening right now. I've told you before, but I'm going to tell you again. Go check out the website. We got 2 terrific breaks. Both pick your team. Both filling now. Repack's coming. I might personally repack it here after this break. Just so I can post it. Because I can't post it until it's ready to present to you guys. Also, somebody was asking me about UFC Prism. I gotta do that too. That's on the agenda. I might post that and just leave it open until the fights this weekend, if it doesn't fill. But it should. It's a fun rip, and it's not that expensive. I'm just a huge fight fan, so I want to rip it, period. All right, and we're back to see what fun awaits us inside of this one. Here we go. Base. Base, base, base. Base, 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 base. Base, base, base. Next Friday is Don Russ Baseball. As far as I know, I'm still getting it, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm getting 2 cases. After that, I haven't. Sorry, I don't know if my package got signed for it. And I forgot what I was talking about. I feel terrible now. That's what happens when we get distracted. My bad. What do we have? What do we have? It's an Otani relic for the Angels. Someone refresh my terrible memory. Angels this afternoon going to deck. There you go, deck. I don't know what I'd grab my phone to look at. I think it was something to do with what I was going to tell you guys. But I have no idea now. Deck yells at me when I touch my phone during the break. Better stop doing that now. Fisher, Gray, Lourdes Gurriel, Morel, Stroman, oh yeah, 2 cases of Don Russ. I haven't ordered any more new Panini releases since then. Prism I didn't ask for, Diamond Kings, anything. So I don't know if anyone knows this, and I talk to my distributor. I don't know if everyone knows this yet. Panini will have no active baseball players in their product in 2023. It will be prospects and legends only. They have no Players Association license. They have no MLB license. They are literally Leaf trading cards, but with less care. I'm almost guaranteeing you that. They are the equivalent of Leaf baseball now, and I think Leaf has done a terrific job forever. So I'm very gun shy. I didn't know that when I had to place my Don Russ baseball order, and I bought 2 cases. But we'll break them. We'll look. Maybe we'll break them. We'll look. We'll see what you guys think. If you guys say nay, then I'm probably going to stay away from Panini baseball. There's going to be no reason to buy it. We'll be able to break Leaf stuff for the value people. So yeah, Panini baseball is going to get tremendously worse for all of their products that were not big winners to begin with. They have a few products I really, really like National Treasures. I don't think Flawless. I think Flawless is too nice for its own good. Immaculate's not good enough. National Treasures is that nice sweet spot, in my opinion. But they're gonna have a tough time this year. I think people aren't gonna know that until they start ripping Don Russ, going, "Hey, where's all the rookies?" Because nobody wants to talk about it. The industry doesn't want to tell you that. I feel like all the sales people and what have you. They're just like, oh, hey, Donruss Baseball's coming, guys. It's going to be great. Grab a spot. Grab a box. They're not telling you that it's like missing some stuff. Nickname Vladdy Jr. for the Blue Jays. Nickname variation. Mr. Gilliam, there you go. So that's just something to be aware of, friends. Like I said, I have it. I'm selling it. You know, so we'll give it a chance. But to me, it sounds exactly like what Leaf is, and I don't know if they'll have. I don't know how many active players they have stickers of that they can use. Like, I'm sure they can still use up what they have auto-wise, but after that, I don't know. Like, are they gonna make checklists like Leaf now, where they don't tell you what team the player is? I'm pretty sure they have to now. But we haven't seen one yet to know. Where's the topper? Bobby Witt Jr. is our next topper. It's an adventure to find these toppers. No, but I'm sure it's 443 somewhere, Deck. Might even be 343 somewhere. All right. Yeah, you're getting closer, no doubt. Oh, I think that is my total for Donruss. I have 2 cases of Donruss baseball to ship today. Surprise. Alright, so yeah, Donruss Friday. And then next week is Series 2. That's what I wanted to say when I started talking about all the new stuff. No new baseball. Well, I meant to start with no new baseball this week, and then I backtracked because Donruss, and then Series 2 is next week. Then I think it's an off week, and then I think Tribute is going to be the 23rd after the delays for that. Here we go. Here we go. Gorman. Bohm, Hunter Brown, Ryan Nelson, Adley Rutschman, Ivan Herrera, good one for the Cardinals to 574. Hey, I mean, I don't think you need a clock to do whatever you got to do. Chris Kelly, there you go, sir. J Rod, Wallner. There's 3 different triple autos in this. I think there's only 5 copies of each, so there's really only 15 in the whole entire run of Heritage, but wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Instead, we get a Frederick game-used relic for my man Sam. My man Sam. Kim, Gore, Lamont Wade, Barash, Money Mike, Semyon, Mayer, Gallon, Manoa. I need a drink. I like too much coffee today. My stomach's all stomachy, but I'm not. Like, I don't feel like I'm, my stomach's just being loud. I don't feel like I need to do anything. It's all like chirping. Like my stomach's like the visiting team right now. Chirping with a lead. I don't understand. Like, you're full, dude. I fed you. Zip it. DL Hall, Morel. Maybe that's just me. This is what happens when we get past the hour mark of these long breaks. Oh, man. Tyrone, I don't know what happened to that guy. Is he still around? Someone told me that there's a Desert Breaker or Desert Breaks or Desert Card Shop or something, but it's not him. There's another one with a very similar name. But that guy blocked me in the realist room, Tyrone, for sticking up for him when he was the breaker in that room. I was sticking up for the dude, and he like told me I was poaching his people in the room. I'm like, I'm sorry that these people in this room like doing business with me, but I'm not asking them to join my room. And then the dude blocked me. And then I heard he sent, so even more, and I don't know, I never talked to Ryan Holland about it from Real Breaks, but I have spoke with him infrequently. I've met the guy in person. We've spoken on numerous occasions at different events, Vegas, Arizona, Chicago, even. Like I've talked to the guy, so I'm not making this up. But I heard the hot dog dude sent, and I know this is true because he sent one to another guy that used to be in the realist room. He sent cease and desist letters to that guy and Real Breaks, something about like poaching or some crap. He was like trying to say that people were hurting his business, or they were like teaming up to get him. Like, that dude was a whack job, completely off his rocker. Somebody else like posted about breaks. I'm like, hey, like this room has an in-house breaker, blah blah blah. Like, they don't like people posting, Like, I was trying to stick up for the dude, and I'd never in my life have met anyone so absolutely afraid to make friends with anybody. Like, the dude thought everyone was out to get him. It was really wild. Like, all these people I've met that are bigger than me are, like, either just civil or they're actually helpful. Like, I don't, it's weird. Not everybody's, like, hugging and, like, going above and beyond and being, like, fake behind the scenes, but, like, if you ask a question, someone who's been doing it longer than you or is bigger than you generally has an idea for an answer. Like, I haven't met too many people who are just outright like, get fucked. I trust me, there are those people though. Don't get me wrong, but they're not everywhere. Paul Goldschmidt with the position swap. So these two bars are flip flopped for the Cardinals. Like, there's some people that are very big in the industry I have no use for. Absolutely none. And then there are some others that are really good humans that I wouldn't have ever thought, you know, I would have thought like, oh, that person must be very arrogant, and they're not. And then you meet someone that's arrogant, and you're like, why are you arrogant? Like, how did that happen? Someone's, yeah. So it was Joe White, and I'll say his name because me and Joe White had like a falling out. Well, me and Joe White never had a falling out. It was the whole grading situation that happened in that room that when I don't know, but Joe was connected to that guy, and when I asked Joe to explain what was going on, I didn't get a good enough answer, and then we didn't talk for years. When we buried that hatchet or whatever, like, dude, I never didn't like you. I just didn't know what was going on, and people were looking at me like I knew something, and I didn't know anything, and I didn't want to be in that situation because I don't do things like that. It's basically how that all went down. Because, like, if you look at my history, like, it'll probably say I've only been in the realist for a few years, but we all know I've been in that room basically since it's been around. I just left for a while. It got so weird to me. That was like my hobby hangout spot, and then one day all of a sudden it was wild. I don't want to hang out here. Not right now. I don't have answers. But yeah, that dude, the hot dog guy, I don't even know if he's still around or what. Yeah, he told real breaks. They had to chill. It's wild to me. Good luck with that. Steve, Chester, what's going on, guys? Sorry, we're just talking about, like, a long time ago is what we're talking about. We are down to our last 3 boxes. Yeah, the last 2 breakers that were in that room. That guy blocked me for sticking up for him. The Moneyball people blocked me because they're just complete rip-offs. And I don't have any problem saying that. I haven't seen their prices in 3 years, but I guarantee you they're horrific. And somehow they're still in business, so good for them, but holy crap. They have got some people fooled. Not to mention, I've heard that they're just terrible at what they do. I've never watched. I don't like people with self-given nicknames either. That's a strange thing to me. What do you guys think? Are you allowed to give yourself a nickname? Do you think you can give yourself a nickname? Because that's not how nicknames work anywhere, period. That was always my first complaint about that guy. First time I ever heard about him. I'm like, he's Mr. What now? And how did he get this name? That's terrible. And then the prices. Holy cow. That guy's ripped more people off than I don't know what to do. And all he has to say is all he ever said to me when I confronted the dude about it. Because you guys know me. I'm the realest dude doing this. And all he had to say was like, it's basically he said it was his product was hard to source and expensive to source. Well, it's not the customer's problem that you don't know how to buy product. But if they fill, then it doesn't matter. Same way people bitch about tops and Dutch auctions and things like that. If they fill, if they sell out, if they do what they intended to do, then it works. She squirts in high school. Yeah, see, yeah. I was sad sauce because it's like having a lisp and saying Brad Ross. That's no shit. And then I was just saucy. And then everybody sang the I'm Bossy song, but with the I'm Saucy. And yeah, there you go. I have escaped from that. They sell a spot in this product called non-sport celebrity. I think there's like one thing, Tyrone. And I'm not trying to trash those dudes. I don't like them though. But I'm not speaking ill of them. I think we can make a distinction between the difference there. Hang on, let me pull the checklist. There is, I think it's like one card. There's some cut autos in the product, Tyrone, which would be incredibly rare. Let's see if Group Break has it. Group Break didn't even make a checklist for Heritage this year. But I know Beckett had one. 2023 Heritage Baseball. Yeah, celebrity autos. Right. But they're all cuts. So if we hit anything like that, it gets randomized. That's one thing you guys always need to know. Like, if there's any ever anything I don't sell and we hit it, it's randomized. I don't keep that stuff. But I am aware. Oh, why did it pull me up? Cardboard Connection. I want Beckett. I want Beckett because it has the team sets. Team sets. Yeah, there's not even like a none portion of the team set. Is there anything at the bottom after the Nationals? I have no idea. I'm not wasting any more time looking. We're almost done with Heritage forever. Until high number. Steele, Oswaldo, Cabrera, Bobby Witt, Jeter Downs. We're about to be 6 straight boxes with no ink, though. That's what I really don't like. Started off hot like the last one. Cooling off quickly. Holy cow. Strom, Smith, Kemp, Mike Trout relic for the Angels. Luis Ortiz. Wendell, Naylor, Grichuk, Teoscar, Chafin, Bichette, Perez, Santana, Clay, Holmes, Yastrzemski, base. Lots of base. I don't know if you guys noticed. There's a lot of base. I think we have a Chrome coming up. It's much bigger than the rest of the cards. This Chrome card is not cut right. It's significantly taller. It's flush with the bottom. I can't push it down. You guys see it. Ink or drink game. That'd be dope. I'd play. It's a Set Builders product deck. Alright, let's see what this monstrous Chrome card is coming up. It's huge. It's gigantic. It's numbered to 999. It's Stone Garrett. Look, I mean, it fills the whole penny sleeve. To the absolute brim. Stone Garrett, monster Chrome card. Don't send that in for grading. It'll get rejected if they're doing their job. Guaranteed. So it won't meet the parameters. Mike Harris. Or send it in so they can send it back to you with no grade. Last little bit here in box number 10. We're going to find... There is something. It is Mike Trout. Mr. Trout with an image variation. It is ridiculous deck, but you keep hitting them. So that's not so bad. Jansen and Hernandez. 2 more boxes to go. Ross Grimsley. That good traded card. Tyrone, not far at all, man. 5 minutes, maybe 2 miles. It's literally on Main Street in like my town's historical downtown area. It's right across the street from my post office. I just live on the northern easternmost corner of the town I live in. I used to have some mean sideburns, bro, before I could grow facial hair. That's why I smirked. They used to call me sideburns, along with the sad sauce thing. So I could grow sideburns when everyone else couldn't. Yeah, and the police station's really close. There's a lot of good things about the location. There's not a ton of parking, but that's whatever. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, people are gonna come to the card shop. Like, I'm not gonna bank my existence on hoping foot traffic walks in the door. You know what I mean? Like, it's a specialized thing what we do. It's a hobby. It's people go seek it. So when folks know I'm there in the region, I'm taking over my region. That's what I intend on doing. Start with this building. If we can figure out the blueprint to make this building successful, we'll figure out how and when we need to grow. It's just the beginning. Just the beginning. 2 boxes left, ladies and gentlemen, of Underground Case Breaks. Can we just get a 4th auto, please? Can we just have it pretty? I don't want to go 8 straight boxes for the 2nd case in a row without an autograph to show this camera and all of those eyeballs at home. I mean, there's 28 eyeballs watching at home across all platforms. So Tyrone, the buybacks that are out now, that's actually done. That ended March 31st. So the 22 Chrome, if that's what we're talking about, all that ended on March 31st. And in my rooms, on my socials at least, I did try and make like a, hey guys, get rid of those posts. I mailed mine out to like Dave and Adams last minute. But Dynamic Duels email now live sold out. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Usually the shit sells out on high demand before the email comes through. I'm live here right now anyway. Missing all of it. But the new ones I will be able to participate in. Yeah, the new buyback programs. They said when I went to the conference in February, they said they're going to redo the buyback program. Yeah, Topps Chrome. It's Topps Chrome. It's Topps Chrome. It's going to stay the MVP buyback program. So when Chrome releases, we're not going to know who those cards are going to be. And then once they crown the MVP in the leagues, I assume that's when they'll say, hey, those 2 base cards. We don't even know what they're doing with the buyback ones, all the ones they took back. People asked. I don't think they answered. But yeah, it's definitely something we'll be able to do. Off-center Vladdy Jr. relic. But yeah, they did say they're bringing it back. I think they said they might throw some wrinkles in it, or they didn't have time this year to add wrinkles to it. But they did say something about tweaking, changing things, stuff like that. But that's literally a thing that Fanatics just did, like to give back. Like that was money they invested into the hobby. Whether we like Fanatics or not, and down the road that they didn't, you can't say that they aren't doing anything. Yeah, they're taking all the money, but they put some money into it too, So it's not all take from them. They've done more giving than Topps was doing for us in my time in the hobby. My entire time in the hobby, they've done more since they've been here in terms of giving back to the people. I don't think I'm wrong saying that, but they are also sucking all the excess money out too. Good for them. Good for them. Don't know who the players. Yeah, you won't know. So that's gonna. We actually talked about this on the podcast. That's gonna make base cards have some value. Maybe at just the local trade shows. Maybe you see base cards of like Judge selling for $5 or $10 on eBay. whoever people are predicting, there might be a lot more predicting this year. If it's a tight race, like Ohtani, whatever, there might be people buying Ohtani cards for $10 all summer long, knowing that he's going to win the MVP and they're going to be $20. That's a legitimate play. Like, that's a legitimate investment play. And then you can go cash it in at your card shop. If if you're okay with making a play for more product or more buyback or more whatever it is. But the only downside is if you pick wrong. Or you could buy the Dark Horse guy that's selling for $2 for vet-based cards. I mean, that's a really fun wrinkle with the hobby coming up. I can't wait to have a shop for that, for stuff like that. I'll be buying base chrome singles. Why not? Why not? Of like the people we think have a shot. It's just more fun to have, baby. Tyler Maley. Some shops, like they said, some shops didn't like doing the buyback program. What the fuck? What's your problem? Go to a different card shop. If you go to a card shop and they don't want to do that, go somewhere else. Topps is literally giving them 100% of the money. The problem is they just have to front the money for a little bit. Be all right. Be all right. Topps has like $18,000 of my money right now between Topps Sterling. Oh, we got a mini Piguero to 100 between Sterling and the Tribute pre-order. Number to 100. They're just chilling on my money, and I don't know when any of it's going to ship. So, yeah, we can do store credit on a buyback. Leover Piguero. But, yeah, it's just going to be speculation because they did say it will be the MVP people. So, we found another mini, which is cool. I've only seen 2 of those in 4 cases. They're all 100 or less. We have another Chrome to $9.99 coming up. It is Austin Riley for the Braves. Yeah, the Chrome buyback is going to be a fun little thing this year because I think people will be able to approach it differently. It was already like announced after the fact when they, it's like, hey, it's Judge and Goldschmidt. Like they already told us. Now we get to play speculation a little bit. Another J-Rod image variation. It's the duplicate variation case. 2 J-Rod image variations. 2 money mics. We've seen a bazillion DL Hall autos. We've gone 7 boxes without getting hit. An autographed hit. And this is our last chance to do so. So I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope you're having a good time. We are down to our last box, but we do have more fun, terrific breaks on the website. Fun, terrific breaks. Nelson Bryles, the old traded buyback. Now, can we please end with an auto? Good. Good. That's what we're doing here. We're having fun. We're having fun. Kind of. I'm not tripping. You guys do. It's my last time I got to touch Heritage. I didn't even break high number last year. I still have 3 cases. You guys want to do high number with J-Rod rookies? I'll post the case right now. Might as well just keep it up. Oh yeah, it's going to be 320 deck. Deck's getting a head start, so he's not late. It's just early, that's all it is. It's just early. Oh, I just want to find an auto deck. Chomping at the bit. Find this auto. I see nobody's interested in my high number. Alright. Underground friends. Last box. Is there a relic in here? Yes. 100%. 100% relic. So we're banking on an extra hit. So we got the 12 relic case complete. Again. Blade, Trout, Torque, Favre, Schmavra, Bieber to 574. We have Trout inked it up. We have Trout Pujols, 2 high numbers ago. So at 21 high number, dual auto to 25. We had a couple duels out of 21 high number. Kind of want to rip high number now. I don't, but I want to find a dual auto. Manassas. Relic at the bottom of this stack in my hand. We are going to get a completely damaged. It's always in the spot too. Completely damaged Alex Bregman relic for the Houston Astros. Jimmy the Gem. Red ink Trout. Let's do it. Adley. I'm getting Sadly over here because I'm not seeing this autograph we're hoping for. Be red. Be red. That's all that's going on in my head. Every time I pull a card over. Just red, 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 red. That's all I'm doing. So if you guys do that at home, I'm doing it too. Red. Red, red. Last chance. Last chance, be a red. Be some red. Be anything. Alright, I'm getting desperate now. We'll take blue. Blue's good too. Red's better. Alright. Bastards. Adley Rutschman. With the position swap. We have pulled an image variation and it's super sweet. They're so, yeah, today's been slow, Brad. There hasn't been a lot on either of those I posted. We're going to check it out, though, here soon. Adley Rutschman with a position swap. His name's up top. Catcher on bottom for the Orioles. Arihara and Yusniel Diaz. Brad Null's in here to give everybody the update, though. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to do a recap. Big old sleeve pile for the folks. You can see it up there on top of your screen. 3 autos. We're just stuck at 3 autos, and we keep finding them early. Gone 8 straight in the last 2 cases. Steve, you ever need anything, brother, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help. I am a hobby friend before a businessman. I'm just suckered into being a businessman now. So anything I can do to help, buddy, don't hesitate. I appreciate you. We had I only highlight the puzzle toppers. J-Rod with the puzzle topper today. We've had a puzzle in every case. They're very cool. Also, for the hits, we had Oswaldo Cabrera for the Yankees with an on-card auto. DL Hall and Matt Olson. The only 3 autos we had today. Adley Chrome to 999. Adley position swap there. Bregman Relic. Riley to 999. Pete Guerra with a mini to 100. Vladdy Jr. Relic. Topper. Goldschmidt. position swap as well. Vaughn Grissom, image variation. Money Mike with 2 image variations for the Braves. Shane Bieber to 574 on the chrome. Another topper, J-Rod variation. Mike Trout variation. Stone Garrett to 999. Trout relic. Frederick relic. Herrera to 574 for the Cardinals. Vladdy with the nickname variation. Otani relic. Tucker relic. Ketel Marte to 999. Manning with a print run of 50. Springer with the blue relic. Stanton to 99. Biggio to 50. James Outman with the purple chrome. Morel and Gorman as well as far as the rookies go. Bobby Witt Jr. blue relic. Judge to 574. Maddox topper. Tatis relic. Machado relic. J-Rod variation. Gunnar Henderson with a relic. Frigozzi topper. McNeil to 50. Betts to 374. Astros Altuve relic. And Jim Northrup. Undergroundcasebreaks.com, the Underground Runaround Podcast. You guys all have a great day, and I will see you all when the next break fills. Sorry about the internet.